Hey guys! So today is my first episode of my 100 baby challenge, and to start out, I went ahead and gave Miss Corin 50 simoleons so that we could do a painting. I think the only option is the classic painting, but I personally like the classic painting in the beginning anyways because they can just do it higher quality. But in this instance, I was mistaken because Miss Corin ended up losing us 4 simoleons, and so we only got 46 simoleons back. And after realizing this, I frustratedly sent her to the bar to go find our first victim. And we are in Brindleton Bay, and so we went to like the cat bar thing. I think that's what it's called. It's called like Paw something. But yes, upon arriving and looking around, I realized the only man in the bar was the bartender, and so we went to go talk to him because a man is a man, whether he is elder or not. He can make babies with us. And then I walked up to him all confident because he was real flirty, and I was like, heck yeah, here's our first baby daddy. And we were talking and talking and talking. And then eventually 2 more Sims did end up coming in, and so we said hi to them as well. I always like to rush flirts, especially when Sims are flirty, and I think that was my mistake in this instance. But for right now, we're just trying to be friendly with him, get to know his hobbies and stuff, even though we really could care less. We just want a baby. So I think, yeah, she ended up going to talk to the other dude to say hello, and then we came back to keep talking to the bartender, and I feel like friendliness goes up like nothing. It takes forever to become someone's friend. And there's that second Sim. We say hi to Mr. Simeon over here. Oh, and then the game glitched right here. Let me say hi to him. And so we ended up talking to this dude, think. Yes. Oh no, she sat down to talk to the other bartender dude, and then it fixed itself. And this was, I was like, hey, let's just get the flirts on. It'll work, you know? And he's married to Eleanor, so that might have been our first mistake. But yes, we go over to flirt with him, and he's like, heck no, bro. And so we ended up just giving up and making a group called the Baby Daddies. And having woohoo is like our main activity, and so we added all the men's we knew on there and the ones in the world in general. And then we added woohoo to the club activities, and some may say it's cheating. I believe this is genius because it's all part of Sims anyways. And so after making the group, I went ahead and sent Miss Corn home, and then we started a gathering at our lot. And of course, guess who was here first? Mortimer Goth. And so we end up wooing with him. Wooing, yes, we ended up woohooing with him. And I believe I ended up dismissing the gathering early. Oh yeah, Mortimer was being difficult. And so we had to ask him a few times to go do club activities with us. There we go. Come on, Mortimer, let's go make babies. There we go. And he finally agreed, so off we go. And this is when I end the gathering, but mistakenly ended it too early because I clicked the woohoo button and not the try for baby button. And so after realizing I clicked woohoo because there was not a pregnancy test option, we had to flirt with Mortimer anyways so he could woohoo with us again. And then while doing this, our welcome wagon eventually came by, but we just had to talk him up a little bit. Be like, Mortimer, I know what I did, Mortimer, but we did it wrong. So we got his number and we told him he was cute and all this stuff. And then yes, we got to first kiss him, and then we got to go woohoo with him. And there they are. There's our welcome wagon. And I believe I was just gonna dismiss her, but then, drum roll please. Where is he? Oh, he's coming. Now I look crazy. Justin shows up eventually. There he is. He was hiding. There's Justin. So I ended up keeping them here. But we had to wait for Corin and Mortimer to be done. Oh, and then, yeah, while they were wooing, I saw another baby daddy. He was walking his dog, like the nice man he is. Then after Corin and Mortimer were done, I had her take a pregnancy test. And we were pregnant with our first baby for the challenge. Yay! Then I believe I sent her, yes, she told Mortimer that she was pregnant, and then I tried to send her out to meet Justin, but I think Mortimer was in the way. So Justin came to us. And then Justin, ever so kindly, put a piece of fruitcake on the floor, so we snatched it up and put it in the fridge for later. After stealing Justin's food, a random kid showed up at our door. He's not my kid, so I just sent him home. And then with him, I also ended up deciding to send Mortimer and Justin home as well because their services were no longer needed. And then after that, we needed just a little bit more simoleons to afford another painting, and so I sent her to go dig, and we got a fossil out of the first one, which we got 15 simoleons for. And then the second one, we ended up finding something very strange in it. We found a minnow, which I did not know you could get out of the ground, but apparently you can. We then went back home to go do some more painting, but on our way home, we got followed by a Dobie stray named Tofu, and I thought about bringing her home with us for quite a few seconds, but we need the space for babies, so she walked alone without Tofu all the way home, and she started painting. I love classic paintings. Classic paintings are the best. I then sent her to go get Justin's piece of cake because she was a hungry little mama, and I realized that apparently fruitcake has some milk in it. So we did get the lactose intolerant warning because I forgot that she is lactose intolerant. And then after she was done and realizing that her cake was not worth it, I realized you could not have her do anything or any sim do anything when they are very uncomfortable, so I just sent her to use the restroom and take a shower and then go to bed because she was useless for the rest of the night because that's just how uncomfortable sims work, I guess. She takes forever to shower, by the way. We might have to get a new shower because that does not work for me. We need a quick queen. A quick queen. In the morning, I had her go ahead and get up again and go feed herself because she was hungry again. Apparently, Justin's cake was not filling enough. She might have lost it, I suppose, because of her lactose intolerance. We had her make a salad because I knew it would not be lactose intolerant, and I can't tell whether it was the earwax or her bad mood, but she ended up making a poor quality salad. So after she got her bowl of the sad salad, I just threw it away. But of course she woke up very uncomfortable, and even after eating, her eating the poor quality food made her very uncomfortable again, and so we once again sent her to use the restroom and take a shower, because that is all you can do with an uncomfortable sim, because they are useless. Silly, silly Corin. And then I was going to have her go dig again, but she tauntingly went to go watch TV, so I just let her do that until her moodlets ran out. Once they were gone, it was back to work with her because we need money before the baby got here. Look at the llama. She finished her painting, and then I had her ever so slowly walk to the mailbox so that she could vote on the neighborhood action plan. I don't like it when bad plans get put in place, so we'll be voting in all of these. And I mean all of them. Luckily, the Foodies Unite had already had the most votes, and so after taking forever to read it, I voted for that one. And then once she put all 10 of her influence points into Foodies Unite, we sent her back to painting because she is a queen that needs some money. Classic paintings are the way to go. I love classic paintings so much. They're cheap and they're the very first level, and so you can do them real well right away. Unless you're that very first painting, then you can do them horribly right away. That one made me very sad. And then she's also getting up to her fame points are also going up. But yeah, after she finished the first one, I had her start a second one. Lots of paintings later, I had her make a salad and Mortimer called because he's cute like that, but we don't want him, we just needed his baby. So no, we cannot go on a date with you, Mortimer. Gotta save the game because it started getting a little laggy at this point. I got a little scared. A little scared. She made an excellent salad. She went from a poor salad type lady to an excellent salad type lady. Look at her go. So once she was finished taking absolutely 8 billion years to eat the salad and complaining about being pregnant, I sent her back to painting because the grind must continue. And off she went. And she painted this frog painting you do not understand. I don't know if it's frog or if it's an alien or what it's supposed to be, but I like it very much. And then she autonomously started painting 'cause she's a queen like that. And I liked this painting too, so we kept it. And then she went to bed because that's apparently what she wanted to do. But we also put this one on my wall because it's also cute. And then the next day, we got the money call, and in most of my games, I would click the first one, but we're not allowed to get married. So I just took the money, and we have so much money now. So I went ahead and started remodeling the toddler room. And all I did was like move a wall, and I did this because I wanted it to be big enough to add in a kid's bed, which it now is. But since we don't have any children right now, I just went ahead and rearranged everything so we could add in a second toddler bed. And so now we can sustain 4 toddlers in our house. My mental sanity might not be able to sustain 4 toddlers, but the house definitely can. We got a new color for that bed, and then we put the bookshelf and the toy box back. While I was renovating, I also added a desk, a chair, and a laptop to this corner so that she would be able to write books. I'd like to be able to write books about all the baby daddies and all the children if we have time to. Our very first book was a children's book because that's all she could write. And so we named it Babies, a book about a baby, as you can see here. It was Pat the Badger, but it's not quite the title we were going for. And as you can see, she was inspired from the painting I had her do earlier. So I had her run her inspired out and then eat and go to bed. And then she woke up the next day, finished her book, and started a new one, which we called Babies, the sequel. And it was another book about a baby. And we ended up finishing and publishing that one as well. The third day of play, Corin went into labor. And I ended up sending her by herself because sometimes going with her will glitch, and I really wanted the free bassinet and the birth certificate, so she went off to the hospital by herself, really tired. And we had Mr. Noah and Miss Kira, set of twins, whoop whoop whoop. So we had baby number 1 and number 2, and I went ahead and moved their bassinets into Corin's room. And if it becomes a problem, I will lock her bedroom so that she's the only one able to get in there, so we don't have to deal with people messing with the babies when the babies need help doing stuff. It took a second to puzzle them in there because I'm like, I know I can fit them with the dresser in here, but it took me a second to figure out that I needed to move the dresser completely. And I changed Miss Kira's crib to pink, and Mr. Noah's was already green, so I left it there. And then, of course, we sent Corin to go do mom stuff and feed the babies. And then once she was done, she started writing Mortimer's book, which was a short story. We called it My Time with Mortimer. And it, of course, was dedicated to baby daddy number 1. And then after Corin finished writing her book and watching the season premiere, we summoned the baby daddies. But of course, we had to get rid of Mortimer, and we added Justin in his place. And then we started a gathering. And of course, our neighbor Justin was here first because he legit lives across the street. And so he is the winner getting a baby for dinner. And he got to woohoo with Miss Corin. And then after woohooing and taking a pregnancy test, which, spoiler, confirmed baby number 3, whoop whoop, Corin ended up sending Justin and all the baby daddies home and just getting on with her life. Well, there we go. That is the first episode of my 100 baby challenge. We have received our first 2 babies. First off, Mr. Noah, and second, Miss Kira. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time.